One country, smaller than the state of Alabama, once ruled 412 million people. That's 23% of the entire human race at a time when no other power came close. It controlled 24% of Earth's land surface. It drew the borders of Syria, Iraq, Palestine, Jordan, Egypt, India, Pakistan, and dozens more, with a pen in London, thousands of miles away. That country is England. And this is how a rainy island off the coast of France ended up owning the world. England occupies the southern two-thirds of the island of Great Britain, 130,000 square kilometers, surrounded almost entirely by sea. No point in England is more than 113 kilometers from the coast. That geography, more than anything else, made England a naval power. It couldn't be easily invaded. The English Channel stopped everyone from Napoleon to Hitler, and its coastline forced its people to look outward, to the sea, to trade, and eventually to empire. Bordered by Scotland to the north and Wales to the west, England is the economic engine of the United Kingdom, generating 86% of UK GDP, despite holding 84% of its population. London alone, one city, produces nearly 25% of the entire UK economy. Humans have lived in England for 900,000 years, making it one of the longest continuously inhabited places in Europe. The Celts arrived around 650 BCE. Then came Julius Caesar in 55 BCE, though his first two raids failed. The real Roman conquest came in 43 AD, and the Romans stayed for 367 years, building London, York, Bath, and a network of roads still used today. When Rome fell, the Angles and Saxons swept in from Germany, the Vikings from Scandinavia, carving England into warring kingdoms for centuries. Then came the event that changed everything. October 14th, 1066, the Battle of Hastings. William the Conqueror, a Norman from France, defeated King Harold, killing him with an arrow through the eye. And from that single day, England transformed. New language, new laws, new aristocracy. The England of today descends directly from that conquest. In 1215, English barons forced King John to sign the Magna Carta, the first document in history to limit the power of a monarch with law. Every modern democracy, every constitution, every Bill of Rights traces its roots to that single piece of parchment. By 1588, England defeated the Spanish Armada and became the world's dominant sea power. The East India Company, a private corporation, began seizing India in 1600. By the 19th century, Britain controlled 120 colonies, more than any empire in history. At its 1920 peak, 35.5 million square kilometers, 449 million people, an empire so vast that the sun literally never set on it. And by 1870, Britain accounted for 25% of all global trade. One nation, 1/4 of everything bought and sold on Earth. Here is where England's story intersects directly with every episode in this series. In 1916, British diplomat Mark Sykes and French diplomat François Picot secretly divided the Arab world between their two countries, drawing borders on a map of the Middle East with a pen and a ruler. That agreement created modern Syria, Iraq, Lebanon, Jordan, and Palestine, countries that had never existed in those shapes before, with communities that had never chosen to share a state now forced together. Britain also issued the Balfour Declaration in 1917, promising a Jewish homeland in Palestine, a promise made to one people about land belonging to another. These two documents, one secret, one public, set in motion conflicts that are still being fought today. Every war you've heard of in the Arab world has its roots, in part, in decisions made in London a century ago. England today has a population of 56.5 million, overwhelmingly urban, with 84% of people living in cities. It is one of the most ethnically diverse nations in Europe. 81% white British, 8% Asian, 4% black, with significant communities from every former colony. The UK economy reached $3.1 trillion in 2024, the world's sixth largest, built on services, finance, and technology, rather than manufacturing. London is a global financial hub that handles 43% of all global foreign exchange trading. But post-Brexit, post-pandemic, England is wrestling with its identity. Productivity stagnant since 2008, real wages unchanged for 16 years, a national health service under severe strain. The island that once ruled the world is now debating what it is in the world it made. England never conquered the world with the largest army. It did it with ships, laws, corporations, and, above all, the conviction that it had the right to decide the fate of everyone else. The borders it drew are still bleeding. The conflicts it started are still unfinished. The question the world is still asking: when a country reshapes history and walks away, who is responsible for what comes next?